Style, welcome back to the show.
I miss you.
I miss you.
I love being here. Ruth, I love you.
Really good. I'm so happy you love it. We love having you here.
Love being here.
You have like the best vibe. I just love your vibe. I love hanging out with you. Really. I want you to just spend a whole month here. I don't want you to leave.
I would love to.
Last time you were here, by the way, you're always down to do something
I miss
fun.
you too, man. I was coming for Chief of War and I couldn't get in here. Remember, I got stuck in London.
Oh, you come whenever.
I know.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
to me. Whenever you feel like coming, we love you. You're always welcome. It's your home. Last time you were here, we did a giant human claw machine. Do you remember this? And we had.
Do I have the scars to show for it?
It was you and Jack Black, and here we are. We did a giant human claw machine, and you were about to get up there. Then things just went haywire, and we didn't know what to do. And both of you guys flipped over by mistake, and we couldn't get you back over. And then something happened, and then like your shirt came off, and then Jack was choking. Jack was like, he couldn't breathe.
Jack wasn't doing well.
No, he was like, his face was red. He's like, come on. I couldn't understand him.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was doing a bit or what. We had to save him.
Just another Tuesday at the Momoa house.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. And then that movie went on to be the biggest movie in the world.
Yeah.
Buddy, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I love it.
Couldn't happen to a better guy.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea it would be that big?
No way.
I mean,
no way. I mean, Jared is phenomenal. I never done a comedy before, aside from SNL, and so like that was my first comedy. And,
really?
And Jack is like,
Jack Black. He's amazing.
Just the best. And so every day was just, I feel like everyone that does comedies, you guys are just cheating.
What are you talking about?
You just go to work, you laugh all day, like, then you go home and I go home, I'm covered in blood. I hurt, like, hurts. I'm
you have to do real work.
Yeah, no, it's just like I'm
Not
constantly beat up.
Is there going to be a Minecraft 2?
Very soon.
Yeah?
Dude.
Really?
Bro, end of April. They're in it. The script is even better.
Really?
It's so good. I was laughing out loud. I haven't laughed out loud in a very long time in a script. I was perplexed on the first script. This one's I'm laughing out loud.
Yeah. The last time we saw each other, I think, was the SNL 50th anniversary, because obviously they love you at SNL too. But that was fun, right?
Bro, mind blown.
Mind blown.
Mind blown. I had so many. Here's me. There's Cher's.
No, Cher was
right there. And
she's unbelievable.
Yeah, but I mean, just me, Jimmy and Bill, and it was just.
Isn't it wild? It's so fun.
I don't think there'll be a cooler party in the rest of my life. There's two parties that year that were like absolutely insane. I did that one, and then there was the
Black
Sabbath.
Dude, I got to talk to you about this. You
that
hosted
was like
the last performance of Black Sabbath, and Ozzy Osbourne, who I was just thinking about Ozzy last week, just missing him because I what a career Ozzy Osbourne had. Like I can't even describe. He was, when I was growing up, he was the most evil person on earth. You were afraid of him.
Your parents did not want you to. Yeah, you weren't supposed to like him.
I think my mom called the priest to come talk to me and say, hey, something's going on because he was scary. His name is Ozzy Osbourne. It's the most rock and roll name of all time. Amazing. And he could sing, and he's unbelievable. But then he went solo, and then he created basically reality TV, and showed us how great his family is, and his wife, and his family, and his kids. And I go, who has that career? That could say that he did all of that.
Creates Ozfest. I mean, gets all those bands
what
together.
He did for music or pop culture. Yeah. But you were right there. I
had a host for them.
Wait, talk to me about this. How did you end up?
So this thing got announced. Yeah, he's like a god to me. So the show got announced, and I just called everyone I knew. I called Metallica and Anthrax and just all.
To host it?
Just to get tickets so I could be there.
Just so you can see it?
Yeah, because it's gonna come out and it's like there's only limited amount of tickets. I'm like, dude, me and my kids.
I just need 3 tickets.
And so I was just begging to get scraps. And then Ross Halfin called and goes, Sharon Osbourne wants you to host it. And I helped them out. I did a music video for him when he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And I did a music video for the album before, and I was like, anything Ozzy needs, I'll do it. Yeah. And so they probably just remember that. And she's like, I want Jason to host it. And I'm like,
have you hosted anything
nothing,
before?
Bro. I'm like terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified.
Of course.
That many people, I don't look at like, this is terrifying. Imagine a stadium. And that's everybody you love. And then it's those all my music.
Had.
Yeah.
That's all your
Everyone,
music.
Metallica, Guns N' Roses. You can't believe all the people that are there. And you're dude, I'm on the poster.
I mean, it's crazy. But you saw Ozzy's last performance.
So when he actually went up, I was with Ross, and I'm like right at Ozzy's feet, and I'm the closest to him than anyone. Like, Geezer's not even as close to him as I am.
Really?
And I watch it with my kids, just quietly, and it was just the most. It was unbelievable, yeah.
I'm getting
I love
goosebumps.
him with every, yeah. He's so, and then sadly he
great
passed
job.
like a couple weeks later, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did a great job hosting. It was a great tribute to Ozzy and Black Sabbath. And then you actually got into the mosh pit, which is so you. Dude, you did pretty well.
Dude, it was.
We had a video of you in the mosh pit. God, I would be frightened out of my mind.
I grabbed my son, and I was like, "We're going." And my security, my buddy who was helping me, was like, "No,
Please,
you're not."
please
And I'm
don't,
like,
please don't, please don't.
And Liam went in there too, but I grabbed my son. He'd never been in a mosh pit. And I was like, "You're going with me, boy."
Wow.
Jumped over, went in there for Pantera.
Pantera?
Yeah. It was
Walk?
great.
I mean, fantastic. I tried to do a mosh pit maybe 30 years ago, and I go, I can do this. I said, mosh, I'm cool, I'm young, I can do this. I get in, I got one boot to the head, and I'm like, let's go. I think I was crying. I was like, I'm crying. Help me, somebody lift me out of here. One Doc Martin to the head. I go, I'm out of here, man. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm too, yeah. But good for you. You did it, man.
Yeah,
You crushed
man.
it. It's the greatest. Let's talk about the Wrecking Crew, okay? Thanks for being here. It's you, Dave Bautista, who, gosh, we love him. How did this project come about? You guys together, come on.
Yeah, well, we played Brothers on Sea. It was a show on Apple, and I always wanted to. I needed someone to play my brother. I wanted someone that is physically imposing my size, and was a great actor. And Dave's, I saw him in Blade Runner. I thought he was amazing.
Great.
And he can obviously fight. And so we hired him to be my brother, and then we just fell in love. Like he's no ego. He's so chill. Like we just got along so well.
He's kind of shy. I was thinking about that
Painful.
earlier.
Yeah, he's super shy.
Yeah.
And I'm absolutely the opposite. So it's like I mess with him all the time, and I get him
perfect.
out of his shell. Yeah, and he lets me get him out of his shell. But
he's funny.
He's very funny.
And he loves comedy. Mm-hmm. So you guys together.
So I pitched. This is one of the first like pitches I wrote for a movie when I first started acting, and I wanted to do it in Hawaiian. So it was about two brothers, and they come from separate mothers and same father. And he was like a private eye. He gets killed. We serve in the service, and it's us coming back, and we don't get along at all. And to find out our father had been murdered, and you find out kind of has a Chinatown aspect to it, where it gets really involved into the water, it gets involved into the people and the government, and so. You pull that string, and then it's just us. Kind of, we really loved. We grew up with the Lethal Weapons and the 48 Hours and the, Die Hard. And I'm like, dude, I want to laugh. I want a little bit of a cry. I want to go through emotional stuff, and then I kick some ass.
Yeah,
but it's really. It's just a really fun movie.
Yeah, it is.
And it's the first time. Like he's definitely the straight guy in it, and it's the first time I got to be like I'm the one that has to hold the. Me and Jacob's in it too, but I'm like, it was. I'm really proud of it. And Jonathan Tropper, who was our writer on our showrunner, he ended up writing it. So we had it's just a really great team of people. Our producers had produced things together before, and yeah.
Dude, you did it. I want to show a clip. Here's Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista in The Wrecking Crew. Take a look.
You good?
911, what is your emergency?
Shots fired on King and Alakea. Please send emergency services backup.
What the?
Gee, James, you still think it could be nothing?
You blew up my car. You blew up my car.
No, I blew up their car and then it landed on yours.
They just blew up your car.
You're welcome. Saved your life, man.
Yeah, that's right. He saved his life.
Saved his life, bro.
Jason Momoa, everybody. The Wrecking Crew premieres January 28th on Prime Video. Marcelo Hernandez joins us after the break. Stick around, everybody.